Hey guys, it's Owen here, and I'm playing some Katarina versus Orianna. So I'm gonna start with cloth armor and then 5 potions, and that's just kind of to what's it called? It's to get rid of some of Orianna's harass in lane, since most of her harass hopefully will be from auto attacks, and then hopefully most of her harass will be with auto attacks, and I can just dodge, or not dodge, but I'm trying to think of the word. It's like it starts with a D, I think. Alright, whatever, but it will reduce the damage that I take from Orianna's auto attacks. And then the lane's pretty... Actually, it's not that bad for me, I think. I'll probably just get harassed a lot with her Q since I'm melee range. And then as long as I can Shunpo on her and hit a really good ultimate when her ball is not on her, or if I can wait for her to shockwave me and then Shunpo to her to dodge the shockwave and then hit my ult, that would be pretty good. Also, it's really not that bad to start with your to start cloth armor, because it looks like they're starting red. But it's really not that bad to start cloth armor because you're probably going to go for Azonias on Katarina anyways. And since this actually builds out of the Seeker's Arm Guard, you can actually save a lot of money by going for this eventually. By going for this first, you can actually save some time, I guess. I don't know. It's more efficient if you think about it. You can go for a Doran's Shield, but that's kind of pointless unless you're going at someone that's really harassy. I mean, I know that Orianna is probably one of the most harassy lanes in the game, but the only reason why I didn't go for a Doran's Shield was because I would rather have the cloth armor to go actually aggressive eventually, or to go aggressive earlier. The Doran's Shield, though, if you wanted to go for it, would actually give you a lot more lane pressure, so you could go up for some auto attacks that you probably won't be able to, starting off with the cloth armor. In terms of runes and masteries, I think they're probably what you expect. Armor and magic resist for yellows and blues, and then AP quints, and I run split pan reds because honestly on any melee champion I'll run split pan reds, because, or at least on any melee mid, AP melee mid, I'll run split pan reds because you're going to be auto attacking, and if you're fighting a champion like 1-to-1, then you're still going to be auto attacking a lot. And they often have higher AD scaling on their auto attacks. Fuck, what's happening? Okay. Oh, the flash. There's no way that I could have gotten over there anyways, because I didn't have Shunpo. So like I could have flashed the wall on something, but it would have been kind of pointless to... It would have been kind of pointless if I had ran all the way over there. Then I would have had to get away from Orianna for one, and then I don't know why he's mad at me, because Lee Sin was the real problem there, and they didn't even take his fucking red, so he just stopped bitching. Well, I can just kind of harass her since Lee's top. I don't really know what she's doing, and I'm gonna go for probably my W max. I would have gone to, I would have gone to help him, but he went to Golem, so. Alright, let's see. Orianna has quite a bit of armor and magic resist for not having her ball on her. Could have waited to spin, I guess. So it's kind of like, if she has leveled her E at least a little bit, it's actually going to be really hard to burst her down because of how much defense she has. But it shouldn't be too bad because she's still Orianna. She's also not going to have as much mana sustain, so I can kind of, like, I realize this, I've been shoving the turret a lot. That's because I have resourceless moves, and she's obviously doesn't have the points in the utility. that give you mana regen. So she's relying completely off of Doran's ring, which really isn't the best for mana. It's like 1 fairy charm, maybe like 1.5 if you passive.
Why? Because
I could have maxed my Q, which would have given me more harass, but it's not that. It's not that much more important, I guess. I like maxing my W because it's really good for wave clear, even though Q is actually pretty good for wave clear too. Maxing your W, it's just the shortest cooldown, so you can use it like, you can use it at least 2 or 3 times in the fight. And if you increase the damage on it, you can use it for wave clear. So I actually like doing that. I could go bot right now. I'm not level 6 yet, but I'm going bot. Nope, I'm not going bot.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, well. I don't know why she didn't shock with me. I like how I didn't rotate. The fucking Renekton did. Top laner's a boss. Oh shit. Oh god. That could have been really bad. I don't really know why Sonic Wave didn't do that much damage on me, but that was pretty cool, I guess. I'm gonna buy, let's see, I'm gonna buy my Seeker's Arm Guard because it's cheap, and then I'm actually going to buy that, back. Just buy those. I'm gonna save up money actually, because I'm gonna go for an Abyssal Scepter soon, and I can keep this here. I really haven't used any wards, or I haven't used any health bots, which is because Orianna hasn't really been harassing me as much. That's the kind of downside, I guess. Like she went for a Negatron Cloak, which means I'm really not going to be doing damage to her. But the only problem is she's not doing damage to me either. And since I'm a melee range mid laner, it would probably actually be better for her to max her poke and stuff, and just hope that she can kite me off of her. Like, because my follow-up is mainly based on the fact that I shoot poke her once and then I follow her with my W. But she can just kite me away from that by just using her W, because it gives her movement speed too, so it just basically be like slowing me. So I don't really know why she's going for defense stats. The only time you really go for like maxing your E and stuff on Orianna is when you're against someone that's really just super damagey. I don't really know what I'm doing. I was gonna do that because I expected him to Sonic Wave, but and I didn't really want to wait for the minions to come because I thought he would do it a lot sooner. And since she had her shockwave, I wanted to get out too. But at least now I have a permanent ward there that I can jump to. I don't know why she didn't W again. Like, she's just so low on mana because she hasn't built a Chalice yet. It doesn't even really look like she's gonna build a Chalice. She probably should have built that instead of buying the Negatron Cloak. But I'm guessing she didn't have the gold for it. Except she did, because she had... Well, that sucks. Okay. Right when I go in. Fuck. Me and Renekton both died, but Graves got 2 kills, I think. No, just a kill. Well, that sucked, because right when I went in, because I think I could have bursted her if I had like another W on her, and maybe a couple of auto attacks, which I think I could have done if Lee Sin hadn't shown up. But I kind of went in on a really bad time. I should have waited until I saw where Lee was, because he could have been mid. Alright, that's not bad. I mean, it's bad, but at least he died to the support. I don't have terrible CS right now for being Katarina, I guess. Or for being, well, I don't know, it's kind of shitty CS for just being a mid laner. But it's not that bad. LOL didn't want to feed Lee. It's okay. Yeah, Lee's already got a lot of kills. Save this. That is kind of annoying though that
I like
that it went in at a bad time. Hopefully I can at least not do that again.
I've made
Okay.
my choice.
I'll let you know that. I don't care. I think I got some experience from it anyways. He's really only been farming the jungle. And there's Orianna's blue, so that should help her out quite a bit. In terms of harassing me and stuff. That was really weird.
Keep friends close and enemies guessing.
We're gonna wait for this plant to time out, and then I'm probably gonna keep on running. Why did she put? Oh, okay. I was like, why did she put another? Well, that's fucking warded, so I'm going back. Well, I mean, Orianna already knew that I was rotating bot, but the fact that that's pink warded, it definitely showed where I was exactly at that time. So if I just run back, then they know that Orianna's bot, and hopefully they won't die or lose anything from that. I mean, they should have known that Orianna's bot. We knew that she was going there. But yeah, this always fucking happens. Why would it not? Nope. She rotated when I was down there, so in a way I did just get my bot lane killed. I just figured they would have backed up because Orianna was rotating. But instead they just kept on playing really aggressive. Which is really annoying when a bot lane does that, like when someone's gone from the lane and you think, I don't know, I should have called a MIA, I guess. I haven't done that in a while though, because usually people know that someone's MIA. Like, it's really not a big surprise when someone leaves a lane. Tryndamere down bot lane. Let's see. Looks like Zyra's really low. Tryndamere should be dead though. Okay. This switch is gonna be dead. Oh, maybe not. Okay, and then Orianna's gonna take my turret, so I'm gonna push in this turret. Oh, she doesn't actually have a lot of damage on that turret. I'm gonna rotate. Because I think I can actually get to mid before she kills it all the way. I figured that she had a lot more damage on that because it's like the third time that she's been alone with the turret. So I can actually get back. She knows that I'm here though because I ran through the pink ward and try. Okay, I'm gonna base and buy this scepter. Who's fed right now? Twitch is pretty fed. Not like fed, but he's got 4 kills. I'll bait pink then too, since I have the gold now.
I've made my choice.
Let's see.
Ready for trouble?
We're not doing that bad then right now. In terms of CS, we're actually ahead. No one's gone for dragon yet, which we probably could as soon as Lee goes top to help out
Only
Nasus.
fools hesitate.
And I want to pink the bush right there, because I have a feeling that it could be warded.
Never.
Probably not, I guess. This Orianna still has a ward in her. She got an abyssal up there. And Lee started drag. Well, now I know that it's warded for sure. Great. That's fine. I don't really care. The only problem. Oh, yeah. Saw that one coming. The only problem is that I knew that Lee was going to hit his resonating strike since no one could dodge the damage from, or no one could body block the sonic wave. And then as soon as that happened, Lee came over with the Orianna ult, and they got a guaranteed dragon basically, because you're not going to outsmite that much damage. That was still a pretty good trade for us though, since we got a ton of kills off of it. Oh, whoa, never mind. I was like, oh, well, I don't have enough, anything to buy when I base, so I can just not base, and then I took another look at my health bar. I'm still buying some health potions just because they're pretty good if you ever get into a team fight and you run around for a long time, or any kind of delayed team fight or long drawn out team fight. It's good to have health pots on you. I should probably try taking mid right now. Not right now, but pretty soon. Because Orianna's actually pretty behind, so I should be able to shove her into the turret. And then if my jungler rotates mid, then we can take it really easily. And since Leona's mid right now, it's kind of like the same thing, except a little bit less powerful since she doesn't have as much auto attack damage. Okay, and then there's the 2v2, but that would be a better one for them because they had the damage advantage. I can just kind of harass her even though that didn't do anything to her. It just killed her shield. Here comes... okay, if he goes in... So now we have to defend it, but if we win a team fight, we can actually just pressure down 2 turrets. I haven't seen Nasus all game, which is kind of funny. Well, not really, but he's just behind, so he can't rotate. And if Renekton keeps on pushing top without Lee doing anything, then it's... we should be able to have the advantage somewhere. I'm gonna run over to whatever they're doing over here. Maybe not. I might try to go on the sword and auto. I read in the... I think one of the only reasons why I'm playing Cat this game is because I saw in the patch notes that they had a... that they're gonna be buffing Katarina. So I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool because Katarina sucks really badly, so... This isn't the best example. They really haven't focused on trying to stop my ultimate. And every time like I get around them, it's just kind of me around squishing people. And it also really doesn't work if you have a really, what's it called? If you have a really passive lane opponent. I should be able to get this. Okay, and then I don't know where Zyro went. All you have to do is run up and then you just look at your Death Lotus because it's only going to show when you have, when there's people around. I learned that from playing against like teamers and stuff. So as soon as you can use your Death Lotus, just use it, and then they either come out of stealth or you realize where they are. That sucks. That sucks again. Oh. Okay. We could have killed him if he would have stayed, but he ward jumped over the wall. I'm not gonna follow that. Darn though. Or darn. Fuck. I lost the turret though because I couldn't base. I bought a lot of wards this game, I think, if you've noticed, and that's just because Katarina, basically the same as Lee Sin, can do really nice ward jumps and stuff. So it's actually really cool to have wards on you almost all the time. And then just generally as a mid laner, it's also really strong.
Enemy has been slain.
Because it gives a lot of, since, I mean, a lot of stuff that happens around, in the game is around mid lane.
Because I can.
And because that's true, it's actually just really helpful to have basically you almost want everything around mid warded. Like you want Dragon and Baron, I would say those are kind of around mid lane. You want their jungle in here and around here to be warded, so you know if anyone roams. Like if you ward here, then you can actually see if your mid laner roams spot lane. If you ward up here, then you can see if they roam top lane. And then your top laner should be warding the river and maybe their tri-bush. And then that'll give you basically complete control unless they go for a lane gank. And then the only way to stop a lane gank is just not use your escapes for harass, and then kind of use those to get out instead. Like if I had my Shumpo up that one time, I could have just gone onto a minion and gone away instead of Shumpoing on top of Orianna. And that's really the only way that you can. Well, I mean, you could just straight up fight them if you're fed enough and you're Riven or something. But most of the time, you just try to run away from it. Or you can flash it. Like most lane ganks will come from like a Lee Sin or a J4 or something. Or an Elise. I mean, these are just the kind of early game aggressive champions. And you can dodge most of their stuff with a flash. Like you can dodge knock up from J4 with a flash. You can dodge a Sonic Wave with of Lee Sin's with flash. I see that there's a ton of people rotating mid right now. And I think Twitch is actually invisible. Ooh, yeah. I thought that was there. Okay. I'd rather take this away from Orianna than go help Renekton. Nasus has teleport. That's really weird why he hasn't been using it more often. I'm gonna start potting up with my health pot right now. Because I am coming over here. Okay, that was good of Lee. Well, it was good for us, at least. Fuck, that sucks. Oh, there goes my Penta because I fucked up. I should have tried killing Lee, but I didn't, and then I let him war jump over the wall. Since Nasus didn't have an escape and Lee Sin did, I should have gone for Lee. But that sucks.
Why? Because I can.
I also messed up just because I kept on doing weird stuff going in there. Like, I don't think I used my moves in the proper order, so I didn't get a lot out of that, where I could have gotten a lot easier. Or a lot of it a lot easier. Like I ulted, but I didn't ult early enough because there's this thing that happens when you Shumpo, that if people leave your ultimate range, then you won't cast ult, basically. And you just kind of sit there for no reason. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured would happen. I thought I would have gotten knocked up or something, because I don't think snares stop your... yeah, I don't think snares stop your ultimate as Katarina. I could be completely wrong though. But I figured I'd die just because there was 4 people there when I went in. So I could go for Rabadons. That would give me a lot of actual AP. Or I could go for a Rylai's, since it does really well if you're a person that is resourceless and AP, which Katarina is, so everything basically just stacks with her with Rylai's. I think I'm going to go for Rabadons this game because I've been getting a lot of my ults off, and that'd be better for the AoE damage that I get. I don't have shit for CS, that sucks. But I also haven't been farming the jungle either. Like, I haven't taken Wraiths or Wolves, I think, at all this game. And then I really haven't been split pushing as much as I usually do on any champion. I think Renekton's dead, but
No going back.
he could surprise me. He's pretty surprising. I think their reds should be up too, so I'm gonna go check that, because I don't think I saw it on Twitch. Nah. So I'm gonna go here, ward that, and then I'll keep one ward for an escape. No, I want this. Hopefully they get distracted with mid lane or some shit. Okay.
No going.
I pulled it into the bush so that Lee Sin couldn't see me taking it. And then he shouldn't be able to hear me inside the bush, so that was fine for me. And he probably just looked at it, was like, oh fuck, I countered it.
Never.
Oh my god, how did I get banned? Well, that seems like an easy game. Okay, I have enough for Rabadons. I see Twitch though. And he didn't even Sonic Wave me. So that was the easiest escape of my life. No one is doing extremely hot on their team. I mean, Twitch is kind of fed, but that doesn't really matter because he doesn't have any CS. Let's see. Who else is doing kind of well? Zyra's honestly, if I could choose one person in here that would say they're doing the best, it would be Zyra, because that's actually a really good support score. 2, 4, and 9. Being a part of 11 kills, but only being 4 deaths is fine. I would just say that her build is like fucking retarded, but I wouldn't say it like that because that's really mean. No, her build's fine. A lot of supports do that, I guess, especially when you're lower MMR, because it's kind of fun and you do some damage. And Zyra's actually doing a lot of, or Zyra's actually do a lot of damage, and since she's focused heavily on, or since she has focused heavily on, what is it? On Magic Pen, I couldn't think of the word, so I had to look at the items until I could find the word. Yeah, I'm not gonna skip that shit. I'm getting slowed though for no reason. I'll ward your side too. I wouldn't be surprised if they pinked it. Oh wow, my team is just kind of going all in now. Even though the score is kind of similar, it's just we've got so much from, well, right now from Baron and CS, because our CS is significantly better than theirs on the people that it matters. Like, if Twitch's CS was a lot better, then this game would probably be a lot harder. But since I can basically just kill Twitch in every single fight, since he doesn't have any CC and he can't personally kite for himself. I have my ultimate still, or my Zonias. I was trying to Shimpo to that minion right there. I'm not gonna lie. My team took the turret. Well, I Zonia. That's fine because I think they should get a lot off of it. It would have been better to help me though. Because if they would have held me, then we could have just killed them all and then just won the game. But if you just take the turret, I mean, they could have just completely avoided the turret. Doesn't matter. I'll build a Void Staff and then, let's see. I'll build a Void Staff, and basically now I'm just going for a max damage build because I almost never do this on Katarina. But I guess if you get super far ahead, then you can really just build whatever you want and then just kind of be snowball-y. I personally don't like how they made Katarina basically reliant on her ult, because anyone can just chumpo into a fight and ult, but actually running, well, I guess anyone can just run around using her spells too, and she'd be kind of OP with her passive if you, this is the thing that I don't like about Katarina, like she's really good with her passive if you can get a lot of assists or kills and just reset and just keep on spamming them. And no one can really touch you at that point unless they have like a targetable CC. But having every part of their damage just completely reliant on your ultimate, that also makes it really bad since your ultimate's, since you can stop your ultimate. I think it'd be kind of cool if they made it so that you can Zonias while Katarina ulting. But honestly, if they did that, then she would just be completely broken. And everyone would just first item Zonias. I'm gonna keep on following. I need to think for yeah. Nope. Because no, there are no minions there. Fuck. Oh god, I don't think he's got the expunge range on me. Okay. And then I'm 35 gold off of Void Sap, so I'll just base. There's no reason for me to go in with less than 100 health. Trinimir's backdooring. This game's gone on for a lot longer than I thought it would. That's just because we're not grouping at the end. Like, we could have grouped and just ended this a lot earlier. That's okay though. I'm just kind of stoked that I've actually carried a game. Because again, this is after kind of a long losing streak, so I mean, I actually stopped the losing streak with a couple games earlier, but I had a lot of losing streak games, so I'm happy that I won and I'm significantly, or doing a lot for my team. I don't have my flash, which is going to make this impossible. Trinimir's not there. Everyone's just kind of throwing, like there's no reason for them to be there. They've got 3 inhibs down. If we just rush their base, we'd win. Wow, Orianna's build, if she's going for... Oh my god, that was a terrible time to... Again. It was just a bad time for me to W last time because after I did, Lee Sin came over with his Sonic Q, or Sonic Wave, so I could have waited and then... Okay. That fucking cast time. If there was no cast time, I would get half of these things, because the cast time makes it so that you have like a quarter of a second where you can't use your ultimate. So if they leave you in that 1/4 of a second, then you're kind of useless just sitting there. But if you could cast it immediately, then there would at least be I feel like I'd get like half of these, or more than half of these kills. And then honestly, I probably should have been buying elixirs earlier because I do so much damage. I could have just completely snowballed this, but I had enough gold where I could just get items like crazy. 4-man siege on their base and they're gonna win. That's good. At least my team. Oh wait, never mind. I thought my team was all 18, but Leon is 15. They confused him. Wow, I took a lot of damage there. A lot of that was from Zyra's passive. That's like a surprising amount of damage, but honestly, if they would have just waited for me, that wouldn't have been 5 for 0, 5 for 1. It doesn't really matter, but it doesn't really matter just because we have so many. We have the inhibs down, but honestly, if they would have waited for me and then everyone would have actually team fought. I hate this. This is like, when teams do this, it pisses me off a little bit because there's really no reason to be extending a game this long. You could just go in and end it really easily, or you could go Baron and end it, I guess, even though you don't have to. I'm not letting Graves get carried. Graves is fucking 9 and 5. That's doing pretty well. And he's got not awful CS. But, alright, well I guess we can go Baron. It doesn't really matter. I could have Zonia'd for a lot of the damage that I just took in the last fight. but I didn't want to, because if I would have zoned it, I would have canceled my ultimate. Or I would have, if I didn't even cast my ultimate, I'm not even sure anymore. But if I didn't cast my ultimate, then I still had the opportunity to, so it was just kind of one of those things where you're like, I don't want to do that. Because I really didn't expect to be taking that much damage. I guess that's one positive thing of the build that Orianna's going. The only bad part is that you use 2 spells and you're out of mana. Honestly though, she wanted to get AP. Oh shit, I just had a migraine.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawned.
Oh god. But honestly, if she wanted to have AP and MR, she should have gone for a Athene's and Holy Grail. We gotta end this fast. I'm fucking spinning in my chair. Unfortunately, Trigger's not here. I can't see anything. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Oh my god. Alright, Trinity's here. We can go in on someone. I'm gonna run bot lane. Because I like Renekton a lot more, and he's doing quite a bit of damage to this. Okay, that was nice. Oh my god, I'm gonna take some Advil. That hurts so bad. I'm sorry, guys. See you guys. Hopefully you like the game.